lots of information, so you can encode.
Interesting. I think people are gonna love
Use this information.
Help us
Is she
to.
real?
house that trades meme. It says present down at the very bottom on our interface. You can click that and share the screen you want to share, and then we'll pull it up. So at the very bottom it says present, right
Yeah,
by
you-
the screen button.
It'll say PR. There we
Мне
go.
нужно найти стимулятор.
Oh yeah, you could do that too. But if you present your screen,
Стимулятор.
yeah, it's probably better.
Hold on
if
a
you
second.
present.
Let us. Yeah, let us. I'll ask the
Yeah.
team to hit it on the left side.
Hey,
Oh,
it's me. It's me. I'm the experiment. You get.
There we go.
there it
we
is.
go.
There it is.
Okay. Whoa.
Wow.
So, Alexander, do you want to give a quick thing of what's going on here?
This is the rat.
The real rat?
Yeah. And you can see the stimulator like a hat. And this stimulator can like stimulate specific zone of the brain. And you can see the two buttons, yes or no. And you can ask the questions for this rat, and it can answer like with the artificial intelligence help in like that, something
He's
like
looking
that.
for snacks, isn't it? Is that what he's doing?
Yeah.
Like,
Every time after he responds to the question, he gets a treat, obviously. So he's
Yeah.
eager to
we need to answer
respond.
the question. Like, all right, should I invest in Dave Portnoy's new shitcoin?
it doesn't really work this way. So yeah, Anastasia is in the lab. She has a few questions prepared already, and as mentioned at the beginning of the stream, we will also
This is
be
so
happy
good.
to respond to
You
some
guys
of
know, literally could be like, here's the scientific mouse that trades meme coins. It's the meme coin mouse. You'd be like, should we pick this one? No, and it would say that for 99.9% of all of them. So
You know, to be honest, that's one of the things that we're actually doing. Pithia has a few programs that he's working with. One of them is Crypto Tinder, where he actually, decides whether this
Yeah.
one's yes or no. So yeah, these are the things that should be coming up pretty soon on
you're
our
like, boom, into
Expo.
the world's smartest mouse. It just 10x'd its money already.
I think
Okay.
we have to start because
Yes.
the rat ready to work. And
Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah, we will start with the experiment and then we will continue with the rest because the
Okay.
rat's been
I
awake
will
for
shut
quite a
up
while.
with my questions. Go ahead, folks. This is good.
Anastasia, yeah, she should start now.
Yeah, we have a few questions what we collect before from our Twitter, and Anastasia will start from these like a few questions, and then you can create a new one. You choose the new one.
Pifia, are you bullish on your own meme coin Pifia?
Yeah, you need to understand that Beefy is leaving B and we're not live, so like, we'll try it a few more times.
One more time.
Pifia, are you bullish on your own meme coin Pifia?
It's a hard question.
Is she being stubborn?
Well, it's kind of 1 a.m. in where we are now, so
Okay.
he should be fine. Yeah, he should be fine. We'll try a few more times, but we're alive and he's living being, so he has like free will to do whatever. Sometimes he just sits in the corner when he's moody, but usually he's good.
He was looking for the treat earlier, and so now he's all like, now he's checking out. He's so intelligent now with his extra brain. He's all like checking out the window and seeing what's going on. He's looking at y'all.
Alexander, while Anastasia she's performing this thing, maybe you could go ahead with some Neri information about Neri while she's preparing the next question.
Yeah, we can like I think.
Pifia, are you bullish on your own meme coin Pifia?
That's a hard question.
I think maybe they can replace red in the
Maybe check the connect or something.
or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
You can describe what's going on.
Yeah, you can explain the how the experiments with the animals works.
So basically, Pythia has 16 electrodes implanted in the brain, the area called somatosensory cortex, the one which is responsible for the sensation of your body and sensation of the face. And now, when an AI is asked a question, it generates an answer and it sends a suggestion to the red brain. And now the red is free to choose. It can use this information or it can decide not to use it. So it looks like right now Pythia is not in a mood to start working. But if Pythia is excited about this whole experiment, then she will answer by pressing yes or no, and in this way we have a connection from.
Pythia, are you bullish on your own meme coin, Pythia?
Let's see.
Let's try again.
No. She looks like she's kind of getting ready to work. So, yeah. Sometimes the animal is not in the mood to work, so it will take some time. So it is.
I think at one point humans weren't even in the mood to work.
That's now. Yeah, nobody wants to work anymore. Let me ask this. So the scientific mouse has its own crypto token, right? It has its own project. Is the mouse's name Pythia? Is that why you're calling it Pythia? What about your Pythia token? Is it named after the mouse?
Exactly.
What does this do? What does the token do, and what are the plans for it?
Well, initially, it has never been the core idea. So Niri, as the company, has been around for 7 years and has been in this business of brain-computer interfaces for like for a long time. So
computer games.
We've already sold like over thousands of those devices. But at some point of time, we started doing the Twitter thing, and one of the community members, he just texted us, guys, do you have a Solana wallet? At this moment of time, we're not really aware of what's going on. So he told us that we need to download Phantom Wallet, create an address. So we shared it, and somebody just created a token for us and sent us the supply. And this is exactly when the entire thing started happening. Like people started following us on Twitter, inviting us to different AMA sessions, etc. So I need to mention that it has never been the idea, to create one, but it just happened in a such way that Pythia meme coin is a marketing tool for Niri Labs. And the plans are, whatever was sent to Pythia, we just put it in sort of how's it called, like a Meteora liquidity pool. So it's just creating generate its own commission, etc. But it turns out that meme coin could be a great marketing tool for us in order to spread the word about Pythia, etc. So
Игорь, могу я пока задать другие вопросы? Просто чтобы он расходился.
Well, I tell you what, you guys got a market cap a lot higher than most meme coins, and so this one's pretty cool. Because people can tune in. I looking at the actually the icon for it is the little mouse with the little box on his head. That's pretty wild. It's pretty funny. So they basically made the meme coin and then they dropped you guys the supply so you guys can have fun. Dude, that's awesome.
Exactly. So we never. It's more of a fun thing for us, to be honest. So we have funding apart from this. It was venture capital first, and then it's sales from our devices. We have Mind Tracker devices. One of them is headband. The other one is headphones. And, Pythia meme coin is sort of a marketing thing for us, I guess. Yeah. There are many projects coming that would take this in consideration in terms of the technology, but that's yet to be announced on our X. So if you follow us, you'll be first to know.
Oh, very good. In the future, I'd probably have a video of it, and you could play that, because if they have free will and they're just like, nope, I ain't gonna push no button. I ain't playing your I ain't playing your reindeer games. Like, you have some footage of that. This is because it's really interesting. I think people are going to love that. So now, what else might the mouse learn to do? Are you like, how are you going to be able to expand its abilities? And what happens if when Pythia passes away? Are there other mice that have these little headgears, head thing on as well?
I think Michael can cover this one.
Say this again.
I was just like, what all tricks and what can the mouse learn to do? How can you what are the plans to expand on its abilities?
Okay.
How is its lifespan impacted as a result of this? And you know what? That thing is pretty big. That actually might be a rat.
Yeah.
Wow, that thing is huge.
He is big. Yeah. Basically, right now it is a yes versus no answer, and the stimulation tells Pythia what answer is correct. But the next plan is to give rat more choices, like not a binary answer, but more choices, plus integration of different kinds of information. And in this setting, then
Pythia, 2 + 2 = 4.
Free will, also maybe she will answer. Yeah. So basically, it is developing from.
Oh, here he goes.
Okay.
Pythia, are you bullish on your own meme coin, Pythia?
Yes.
Here we go. So,
Okay. Yeah. So it's. Pythia just needs some time to get started.
Pythia, is Elon boosting his characters himself when playing computer games?
Okay. Here we go. So
you could have heard. Yeah. Can you hear that she's pressing the button? Yeah.
Now it is working.
Привет, Миш.
So right now it is a binary decision between yes and no, and she is very good in this. So you can probably ask the next question.
Pythia, is Elon boosting his characters himself when playing computer games?
He's trying to grab the food.
Миш,
Yeah.
ты хочешь есть?
Oh my goodness.
He's like, yes, I want food.
No, she's just looking for the next question.
You might only know in Russian. Does that have Google Translate for him?
I mean, what I love, you guys can clearly see that it still has its own will, which is good. I think a lot of people are asking that question. When I get a brain interface, will I still have control? Seems
the
like
only thing I would never allow a friend of mine who's always,
boosting his characters himself when playing computer games.
Yeah, and some people might look at this but what people have to understand, this is how research has been done for decades and decades, and it'll just only advance to humans and the next sector and so forth. So yeah, interesting times ahead as we see this. And
Pythia,
you know what's crazy?
Are you happy being single?
This is part of the industry. In some ways, we're writing history books, right? This is part of history, what we're watching right now for AI.
actually, what you're watching now is like an actual training process. So sometimes it's more accurate, sometimes it's less. But you see, after the signal, he is actually pressing the button, either yes or no, and then waiting for the treat to come. So that actually happens when a certain part of his brain gets stimulated, and that's when he makes the choice. You asked the question about what are the plans, the further plans, and so the closest thing is that it will be non-binary answers. For example, more than 2, and Pythia will be able to go through Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, if that's still on here, or else. So, Michael, what are the other applications that are coming in the nearest future? Can you cover this one?
Да, слышу. Вообще никаких пока.
So basically, there are many more applications, like from rats to humans. And if in the rat it is more like an experiment where you test different technologies, then when you go from the rat to monkey, even a cow, and then to human, then it becomes a real application. So in humans, many humans need these kind of interfaces because they are disabled. This this was called the brain-computer interface, but now it is a brain artificial intelligence interface.
Of course.
So imagine a human who has some kind of disability, and he gets this brain implant, and this brain implant interacts with artificial intelligence, and this way you cure certain condition.
Wow.
Some disability. Moreover, like thinking futuristically, you could even enhance the abilities of a human being, give him, so to say, in the exocortex, like a human has 6 layers of cortex, and then you add more layers of this artificial intelligence.
I would like to interrupt
Yes.
you. You can ask the other questions, because now Red is ready for answers, and you can, like, some of you can ask the questions, and the Max will text this information to Anastasia, and
I'm connected to the lab with Telegram. I just want any question of you guys who wants to go ahead and go for like a binary question that can be responded with either yes or no. Any of you guys, if you fancy, you can ask one. I'll send it over to the lab, and let's see what Pythia has on your point. Could be anything.
And we are getting near the end of the show time. So where would you guys like people to connect with you ongoing as you guys are building this thing out and continuing your experiences and growing your technologies? Where is the best community place? Is it your Telegram? Is it your Twitter? Where should people connect?
That would be mainly Twitter, I guess. Neri Lab, the one that we're hosting from.
Perfect. Anything else though, Max? Like I said, we are getting to end the show. I know you're gonna want to ask a question, which you're more than welcome to get that going to the lab. But real quick, anywhere else that people could follow you? Anything else that people should know? Right, as we get, there's tens of thousands of people watching right now. At some point, there'll be hundreds of thousands.
Sure, guys. Many things are yet to come. And please go follow us on Neri Lab on Twitter. That's where we post most of the information. A lot of exciting things are coming. And one of them is mining brain data, which will be covered very soon on our X, where you would actually be able to wear one of our devices and use it as a mining tool to get something as reward. So I would like to uncover this a little bit. And obviously, the more experiments are coming, and not only with lab mice. So there will be a lot of fun in the nearest future. So stay tuned, and you have to follow us on Neri Lab. That's where the magic happens.
Cool. I mean, real quick. I mean, like I said, if you want to ask it a question, the time is now. We are getting to the end of the show. So
I really want a question from you guys. If you fancy asking one, just
I do see one here. Is it theoretically possible to create a fully automated AI that continuously learns, adapts? I don't think the mouse could answer that.
That's very good. Let's go with a very easy one. Any upcoming event that you would like to forecast, maybe?
Let's see. Let me see. I'm looking through right now the chat.
There are many comments, but not too many questions, to be honest. About
do you guys go to like medical events and bring the mouse with you for people can watch this, or does the mouse just mostly stay in its own little area?
There is a lab where all the experience will take place, because sometimes Pythia, he's very sensitive to what he smells, what's around, and Anastasia is the lab assistant that he mostly likes working with. So if some other people come in, he might just
might freak out a bit.
ultra stubborn, yeah, and just sit in the corner.
Okay. Why is it not Pythio? Because it's a dude.
PCO.
That's
By the way, you asked about what happens when Pythia dies. Pythia cannot die because Pythia is the name of the experiment, and obviously there are there is a bunch of Pythia who are good in certain activities. So
there you go.
Pythia can never die. Yeah.
Really fascinating. Well, and if you guys go to ratpythia, what is it? Is it .com?
Ratpythia.ai.
Ratpythia.ai. You can actually get discounts, it looks like, on your headphones and your headgear. And I've used Amuse for a long time to sort of help meditate and to quieten the mind and stuff. And so you can tell some of those things definitely work. And so I think the technology is growing and getting better. And we want to thank you, Neri Lab, all y'all there from that, Max, and then your office up there. Nice to see you guys. And then also Anastasia. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much to AGI. You are the best, AGI. MetaPrime, thank you so much for being on here as well with your little TV head. That was so adorable. Sharon, thank you so much. It was nice to see you. We need to have you on some more spaces as well as we continue to explore AI. You need to be part of that. And Roger, thank you, my brother.
It's always a pleasure with you, Travis. With that said, Max, do you got anything left before we sign us out of here?
Just willing to wish you best luck. Thank you very much for having us here. And we will be on the side of the bright side of the AI, and we promise to not do anything against your free will. So follow us on Twitter, and you'll be among those that will be safe in the future when AI takes over.
Yeah, we heard that from Google when Google said don't be evil. And they're like, yeah, never mind. We can go ahead and be evil. Yeah, keep that same ethos. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for coming on. It was a pleasure to chat. Thank you
very much, guys.
This is the Mario Nafal Show. This is the Round Table. My name is Roger. That's your co-host, Travis. That's Pythia and the Neri offices and the Neri Labs. Make sure you give them a follow. Thank you guys so much. And with that said, we are out of here. Have a great day, everybody.